Hello, welcome to Adam and Craig Do Stuff, where today we're doing Fright Nights at Thorpe Park. So here we are, it's finally time for Fright Nights 2023. We're just in front of the new little Lucifer stage. Well, I say little, it's quite a decent sized stage. We've also got like a little, I'm calling it little again, they've got some sort of...
sort of thing, isn't it?
Oh, what, sorry?
Some sort of like podium sort of thing.
Yeah, with a throne on it. And they've got several shows here. I just assumed it was going to be like Bertie Bash, where it was the same show over and over again, but they've actually got different shows, haven't they? Fire show, dance show. It's Hell's Angels or something like that, I think they've got as well.
They've got live bands as well.
And they've got live band as well, so obviously this year the new attraction is Stitches. I am very excited for that. It looks really cool. It's a really cool concept. We've got survival games back. It'll be interesting to do that again this year, because last year we really did not get a good run through on it, did we?
No.
So many people were so happy with it, weren't there? Like some people really loved it, and to be honest, we didn't rate it at all, did we? So
I mean, I like that it was an actual maze, like with different routes to take, and that they sent you through separately. But it did lack actors last year.
The concept of it was really good, but unlike, I mean, you compare it to like Subterra, where there were just always actors like coming in, splitting you up, moving you around. We just didn't get that in survival games. You're just walking through sort of empty corridors most of the time, weren't we? There goes Inferno. And then we have trailers back again this year, which is the third year I think it is. We've also got Crows of Mawkin Meadow, which I love. And we've got Amity back as well, which I didn't expect. After graduation year last year,
wasn't it?
I thought that was the end of it.
Yeah, it made it sound like it was. But they've got some witches with them this year. Is it witches they've got? So,
and they've got like the sort of football stand style thing instead of the buses this time, so hopefully we'll catch that as well. Obviously there's a lot to catch at Thorpe Park. The queues for the rides at the moment are massive, so a bit worried that the queues for the mazes are going to be quite big as well. Which is weird, because the theme park doesn't actually feel that busy. Like
no, it doesn't. Like when you look around, it doesn't look very full, but the queues are huge.
Yeah, like we've seen much bigger crowds here, but the ride queues are just through the roof. Like nothing is under 45 minutes now. But you know, it is what it is.
They've also brought Death's Door back this year, haven't they?
Oh, I forgot about Death's Door. I think it's only here. It's only behind us here. And we saw it. We just went on Inferno, and you can like see right down into where all the actors stand. Okay, it's a bit weird. We only got to do that once last year, didn't we? Because it was so busy. So hopefully it won't be too bad, and we can get a few runs on it. We said at Alton Towers, like, we love having scare zones, because you can go through them as many times as you want, and also we can film in them, which is great for us, isn't it?
And they've got Roman actors here as well. Yeah,
they've got Roman actors around Lucifer. I love the costumes for Lucifer. I've seen them already, so I'm quite excited to get when they come out and we can get them around here. We've got some spooky food to try as well. I think it's very much the same as what Alton Towers are offering, but with different names. Because they've got They've got a burger that looks like the Dark Hearse burger, the Black Hearse burger, or whatever we had at Alton Towers, haven't they? And then they've got a Lucifer's something burger, which looks the same as the burger they had in Just Chicken at Alton Towers.
And as well as spooky food, they've also got a special Fright Nights freestyle drink.
They have indeed, yes.
I assumed it'd be exactly the same as the one at Scarefest, but it's not. It's different.
It's not indeed. No, it's got Electric Surge, I believe it is.
Yes,
obviously
that's
to time with trailers. Very lemon mixer. It's blue. Love it when it's blue. I don't really know how I feel about that. Yeah, we tried the one at Scarefest, and that was sort of a berry, cherry sort of... it was hard to really place, wasn't it?
It's called Purple Tint, it's called.
Purple Tint.
That's the name of it.
And this one we tried earlier, it's called Lemon Berry, and I think it's basically like Schweppes with Powerade blue, isn't it? Not bad. I'm not a fan of lemon, but you know, not bad. It's not bad. It's nice to have themed food and drink, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Yeah.
Now, weirdly, this year, pass holders can only go in the mazes between 3 and 6, which I'm not happy about, if I'm honest. I don't think we should be. I mean, I know we obviously get everything cheaper, but I don't think we should be penalised for being loyal to them. It seems a bit rude, that, to be quite honest. And especially because, I mean, Stitches is just a tent, isn't it? So it's not going to be like dark when we do that. So it's a bit annoying, that, to be quite honest, that we're restricted to only doing them between 3 and 6.
I don't remember doing that last year.
No, I don't, but someone did say that they did that as well last year, because I'm sure we did survival games quite late, but I don't know, who knows. So yeah, you can still do them between 3 and 6, but you just forfeit your annual pass discount, which is Yeah, anyway, we'll not dwell too much on that. So we're just going to go enjoy the park, enjoy a few more rides if we can bloody get on any, and then we'll catch up with you again at 3 o'clock when all the spooky stuff starts. Are you excited?
I am.
Now, we've avoided all spoilers, but down Mawkin Meadow, there appears to be like marquees and stuff. And there's actually, like, there's fences, like there's an actual route this year by the looks of it, through where this big picnic area is. Look, can you see the, like, this is definitely, this one with the black on it is definitely a marquee you walk through. And I think that one is as well, like a little tent that you walk through. I didn't know about that. Here we are in Vibes, I think it's called now.
Yes.
It's hard because it's got a different name every single year, isn't it? It's constantly being rebranded. And Vibes, I mean, Vibes fits in with the Thorpe Park, doesn't it? But it's a cringy name, isn't it? Anyway, we're not here to discuss the name of the restaurant. We are here for burgers. So this is the Devil's Delight Burger, and if you look at this, beef burger, pulled pork, nacho cheese, sauce, bacon bits, onion ring. Oh, actually, so it's similar to the dark curse burger.
Yeah, dark
but
curse.
That didn't have onion. Oh, hang on. That didn't have onion rings, and I don't think it had bacon bits either, did it?
No, it didn't. It had jalapenos on it.
It had jalapenos, yeah. So very, very similar but slightly different. And then we've got Lucifer's chicken burger, which I think is what I'm going to go for. Chicken fillet, chorizo, salsa, cheese. I won't be having all the gherkins. Brioche bun. They don't come with drinks either. We talked in Towers in the burger kitchen about how you have to pay for a drink, even though we've got the refill container, didn't we? Whereas these ones don't come with drinks, although it's £15, which is a bit steep, but oh well. We're going to go for it anyway, aren't we? So this is the moment of truth now. It's just coming up to 3 o'clock, so we're going to go check out Stitches, aren't we?
We are.
I'm very excited. Yeah. I am very excited for this. I really hope that it is good. I really hope we get a good run through on it, and it is a decent maze. Okay, so it's 22, and the queue for Stitches is already overflowing. Oh.
The theme for Stitches was really good, a really good theme. And all the way through, the sets and the rooms are really good, really creepy. I just felt there wasn't many scares in there at all.
I had every will in the world for that to be amazing. I really wanted that to be an incredible maze.
Yeah, it lacked scares, didn't it? It lacked actors.
Do you know what? It was such a disappointment.
It really was.
I've got to be honest, that was such a disappointment.
And it's a shame because it looks like they put a lot into the rooms.
So much. The disorientation is fantastic. Yeah. The sets are fantastic. The use of mannequins at the end.
Yeah.
And the characters as well. Like, because we could hardly see him because it was so foggy. But they had one of those monkey symbol people.
Yeah.
He was really cool. But I mean, there was I swear to God, there was about 4 actors in there.
Yeah.
That was, and the batching was terrible.
It was really bad. It was like a constant conga line.
I mean, the groups, they're putting groups of 12 in anyway, which is a huge group. That's a massive group to try and distribute scares among.
You catch up with the group in front so quick,
within 2 rooms. Yeah. Within 2 rooms. Because it's so dark and there's so many strobes on it, it's so disorientating. So people obviously don't move very fast through it, do they?
No.
And whereas the first couple of rooms aren't that stroby.
Because there was lots of points where we was just backed up and not moving, weren't there?
Yeah, we were stopping at some points, and it's because like when you first go in, it's quite light and it's quite well themed and that, isn't it? And then you get to all the darkness and the strobing, so you're moving faster through the first section, and then you get to this disorientation section, and where people slow down, so you're naturally catching up with people all the time. And it was literally just a conga, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And I think I jumped once in there, and that was with a bungee person. And that's that's the only bit that got me.
Yeah. Oh, that's gutted me. That
yeah,
that's
it's such a shame
because I really wanted that. I really wanted to come out and say how amazing that was, but. I mean, in terms of theming, I absolutely love it. It's something different. It's something that we haven't seen. And
no.
It's so well done in there. Like, and it is very dark, actually. I said, like, I'm not sure if it would be dark because it's only a 10.
Daylight,
it was very, very dark. And it was such a well-themed maze, but
and then
executed poorly.
And then the woman that tells you the story at the start, she's really good, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's funny.
Yeah.
She's
nice
funny.
Pre-show.
Nice pre-show.
It was just really lacking scares, and the action was just way too quick. It feels very corporate, doesn't it? Just get as many people in as we can, take as much, sell as many tickets as we can. Yeah, it's a shame. We'll go do trailers. Trailers is not one. I like trailers, but I don't. It's not amazing for scares anyway, is it, trailers? So
No.
I've not got high expectations of trailers, but we'll go see what it's like this year. Phase 2 down, what do you think of trailers?
I really don't think we're having a good day today, are we? No.
I mean that was better than Stitches.
Yeah.
But then, to be honest, I've always found with trailers, like, it's a good concept, but I've always found that the front get all the scares.
Yeah.
No one else does.
Yeah,
I've always found that since they created it.
The first 2 rooms, the actor had already left before we got there. The dentist room and then whatever room was after that.
No, the dentist room was like spent ages terrorising one guy. We walked past him.
Oh right, yeah.
So she like literally spent all of her time on one person.
And the same in the dolls.
I was going to say, the same in the dolls room.
Time on one person.
It was a bit awkward, really.
Yeah.
It felt like it went on forever. Like the guy in front of us was just being tormented. We couldn't get past, and we were just sort of like. Weren't we, like, waiting to go past? But yeah, I've always found out with trailers, like there's not a lot of runs, and there's not a lot of places for the actors to go. So once that initial scare's done, there's not a lot for them to do for the rest of the line, is there?
And if you miss the scare, then you just enter the room and they're just there. But I think with trailers, when it first came, like 3 years ago, whenever it was really good the first year, and I just feel like as the years have gone on, it's just.
Oh, I don't know. That's about the same as I've always thought it was.
Think?
Yeah. That's how I've always thought it was. So yeah, not the best run through. I do think that was a better run through than Stitches, because I actually got like 2 scares.
Yeah.
in there compared to maybe three. Compared to Stitches, but yeah, unless you're like right at the front. You're not going to get a lot out of that one, sadly. Right, so we just decided to pick up some snacks before we go into survival games, because there is a Lucifers Lair show on in a minute. There's a dance show and then there's a fire show, and we'll miss it. So Adam's picked up some of these apple fries.
Apple fries, yeah. It's with whipped cream because the ice cream machine wasn't working.
Oh. And it's got covered in cinnamon. I can smell it. It stinks. How are they? Are they deep fried apple?
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Freddie? French stuff.
That's really nice.
Is it?
Really nice,
Where
yeah.
are you going?
It smells disgusting. And I hate cinnamon, so I've got a salted caramel cookie brownie,
Jason is.
which I'm going
Where's
to.
Jason? As you know, Rob Workman's where's Rachel? Who knows that perfectly?
Oh, that
Spider-Man!
is good.
Go on, shoot some words. Go on.
That's really good. Nice and gooey. Look how moist that is. Oh. So we just watched the fire show there, didn't we? That was good. Did you enjoy?
Yeah, that was really
That
good.
was really good. It was quite a lot longer than I expected as well. It was
Yeah.
about 15, 20, 10 minutes. It seemed like longer than that actually when we were watching it. There was quite a lot going on, wasn't there?
There was a lot going on.
I mean, they call it fire show, but it's more than just fire, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's
it's like a sun show kind of.
yeah. Man hammering a nail into his face, whatever takes your fancy. And the bit where he was stepping on the knives up the ladder. God. I mean, I know they're probably not as sharp as they look, but still, man, like, and he was chainsawing a cucumber out of her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Whatever you need to do to make a living, do it.
Cucumber though, maybe it was a courgette.
Oh, quite a thick cucumber. No, it's definitely a cucumber.
Well, I mean, I think it was a cucumber, yeah.
I was going to say, definitely a cucumber. And he was laying on nails. Oh, dear me. But that was really good. I really enjoyed that.
good, yeah.
I was quite disappointed that the flamethrowers on top of the stage didn't go off. I assumed that they were for the fire show.
Yeah,
but they
maybe
didn't
got
do anything,
flames
did they? I don't know, yeah, but why would they not go off during the fire show?
Maybe just wait till it gets.
I don't know.
darker, I don't know.
There's some more fire shows on though, and there's some more stuff going on up there, so maybe we'll see them later. But I kept going on to wide shot, thinking that every time the music built up, I was like, now this is going to be the moment, and it didn't. But no, I really enjoyed that, so we're going to go do survival games now. Pray for us. Pray it's a good run through. I want to be traumatised. Now that one was probably the maze of the night. Although the bar wasn't high, let's be quite honest.
No.
Was it? That was relatively good. I got some decent scares in there, and I like the whole chaotic element of it. But if I'm honest, it's still a great concept wasted, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, this time as well, like. They weren't even using the cages, were they?
No.
Last year you went into a cage, like split you up into a cage. In fact, they weren't even really splitting us up this time.
No, there wasn't.
They did say before we went in that they will touch you, they will grab you, they will split you up, but they didn't really.
No.
It just really it feels very much like Tully's this year. Like, it's just a complete sausage machine, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just get as many people in as you can. Because I know it's sold out. It's sold out tonight, but maybe sell less tickets because. The fact that lots of people are here shouldn't make the experience any less than it normally is, should it?
No.
But that's how it feels. Like,
yeah.
Because there were so many people in there, wasn't there? Like,
yeah,
you were never on your own,
no.
at all in there. I mean, last year I was at least on my own for some of it.
I was on my own for quite a lot of it last year.
Yeah. This year I didn't spend any time on my own. I was with and there was just so many people, like cattle, really, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And again, like, and a lot of it we were just sort of stopped, weren't we? Trying to get through. Yeah, I would say that's better than the other two have been tonight.
But not great.
But still not great, no. It's a shame. It's a real shame this year.
Because we've done some really good mazes this year.
We've done some really
take
good
a look
ones.
at them.
Yeah. We've
already.
done some incredible. Like the independent scare parks have really knocked the theme parks out of the water this year, haven't they? And even like PortAventura just absolutely decimated UK theme parks. It was so good, so intense, so many scares, and it hasn't been the same here. Now we're hopefully gonna do Death's Doors and
Crows of Mawkin Meadow.
And try and watch the Amity show. The reason we're in the dome is because it's absolutely hammering it down.
Yeah.
It's so wet.
So don't know how well footage is going to come off.
No, because I can't use the gimbal to film in this weather because it's not waterproof. So I will be able to record, but it probably won't be steady. So we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah.
What more can we do? It's chucking it down, but we're going that way.
With her very last breath.
Meadow. Oh, you can't see it, but that's the gravestone for the Thorpe Park logo. I think you can just about see it. Oh, Adam! This I love. Oh no, I've been Thanks for that. It's nice to know you'll leave me in a crisis. Adam. Oh, these flaps are so wet. Oh, got my finger stuck. Love it. What are you doing? What was that?
I didn't expect anybody to be behind the door.
You didn't expect... Oh, hang on. Oh, we're doing... Oh, sorry.
So we just popped to Costa to get out of the rain and have a coffee. We did do the Crows, which was really good actually, wasn't it? I really enjoyed
I like
the Crows.
the updates. I like
Yeah,
the updates.
they have updated this year. They've changed the routes. They've added some extra characters in there as well, haven't they?
Yes,
Yeah,
there's humans this time.
Yeah,
the
some
witch.
humans. And there's like a half human, half crow, like maybe somebody turning into a crow.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. I don't think they've gave it much of a story before, have they?
Not
So,
really, no. Just sort of about. No, I don't think they've given you that sort of story before.
Well,
so
yeah.
that's cool. That's really cool.
yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, and I think the Crows always
Maybe
look
we're
really
heading
good
for a
as well.
Crow's maze at this rate. I don't quite know.
Maybe,
We just seem to be building and building and building. But
Yeah.
I absolutely love the Crows.
Yeah, Crows are great.
Even though it's absolutely hammering it down, I think I might go do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, we.
I'm just gonna go do it on my own.
On your own.
Yeah, I'd like to go and do that again. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed that this year. I mean, it's always good, but that was even better this year, I think.
Yeah, and it was a nice surprise to see that they'd shook it up a bit as well.
Yeah.
So it was
I
good
don't know how
before
the footage
anyway.
came
but-
out because it was obviously dark. We haven't had time to do it in the light.
Death's Door as well.
Next doors.
Yeah, really enjoyed Death's Door
I
too.
think with the scare zones they could do to send less people through more often
Yeah,
because they're sending really big groups into.
yeah.
Sorry, I've got hiccups. It's always happening lately. They're sending big groups in, and so when you're all trying to knock on the doors, it gets a bit chaotic.
And I feel like I got more scares in Death's Door than I did in any of the scare mazes. There was one bit because there were so many doors that nobody answered. I stood and knocked on it, not expecting somebody to answer, and they did, and it really scared me.
Yeah, it's a good concept. It's a good concept.
Yeah, I like it.
I do think they could do to have a few more in there.
A few more in there,
there's
yeah.
a lot more doors than there are actors, but I do enjoy their stuff.
Yeah.
And then we just went to see, I don't know what it's called this year, but it's the Amity show. What is it called this year?
I don't know what it's called this
I don't know what it's called this year. We'll look it up, we'll put it on the screen, whatever. We obviously haven't done our research very well this year.
No.
I like the addition of the witches.
Same.
So,
Same.
as we said last year, didn't we? Because it was graduation, we assumed that was their way of sort of saying
Ending
this is
it,
the
yeah.
end. Obviously,
Have
it's
they
not.
now gone on to the next college now,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
left school and they've gone now in college.
In college, and it was all about how the witches have been treated over time. I really loved that. I really loved how the Lycans and the Amities have sort of made up over the course of what they've done. And then they've had a new they've joined us to one side, and then they've got another enemy. I really like the way they've done that. The witches
same.
look great.
They do look really good, actually. Yeah, they do. And so do the others as well, Vampires and
Absolutely
Wolves.
banging soundtrack
Yeah,
as usual.
really good soundtrack. I love the way they mix it all together.
Yeah, we
and-
probably haven't heard any of it.
No,
It's
it's
copyright.
copyright.
It's a really good soundtrack, a new soundtrack.
Yeah.
But with some of the songs that they play, there's some songs that they just always stick in.
And it's absolutely pelting it down, and they did their whole routine in the rain.
Yeah, I was going to say
props
this,
to
like,
them.
absolute kudos
Yeah.
to all of the actors that are working out. I mean, kudos to the ones that are working indoor, but like massive respect to the ones that are having to dance or scare outside, because it's horrendous out there, and they don't get a Costa break, do they?
No.
Like they're out in it all day, and I know it's like they throw the cakes at one point, don't they, on the floor, so they're going to be like sopping wet. Like, absolute maximum respect to them, because I would not want to be out there working in any job in this kind of weather. It's horrendous. I'm struggling just to enjoy it as a guest in this weather, if I'm truly honest. So massive respect to them for working in it, but brilliant show. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Really loved it. Oh, so we finished the night there with another slightly drier run through Mawkin Meadow, didn't we?
Yeah, we did 3 in total, didn't we, in Mawkin Meadow?
We did indeed. We went to watch Creature something, whatever the Amity thing is now. Creature Campus.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
We went to watch that again a little bit drier this time. And then we just finished off with a night ride on Stealth.
Yeah.
It is flying tonight, isn't it? It
really is.
Like, whoa, the speed of it going over that top hat is insane. I definitely feel like the scare zones and the shows have saved Thorpe this year.
Yeah,
I definitely feel that they've made it.
They were brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
The Creature Campus is absolutely phenomenal, and I love this expanded universe of Amity High. I just keep going. Like next year, I don't know, what can you have? Mummies, Frankenstein, I don't know, some other school, I don't know, but It's absolutely brilliant. I love the constant expansion of Amity High.
Yeah, and they put on such a good show. And even when they're not on show, not doing the show, sorry, and they're just wandering around interacting with guests, they're really good.
They're very good.
They are really good. Yeah.
You had witches on all sides, didn't you?
I did. I had witches surrounding me.
Adam always attracts the witches.
Yeah.
And then Lucifer, it was quite good, a little bit cheesy in places, but the fire show is really, really good. The second dance show, which we didn't record because we were sat in Costa at the time, didn't we? But it was a lot better than the first one, wasn't it? The soundtrack was better and it had more energy than the first one.
And then at night, their capes all lit up. That's cool.
Yes, I think I got a shot of that, so you'll probably see that put in somewhere. The capes look really good lit up, and the sort of demon guys that walk around, their candles light up at night as well, which is a really cool, just, one of those little extras that's really, really cool. And then the scare zones, Death's Doors is still quite cool. I just think they let too many people in there. And the Crows just gets better every year, doesn't it? It just gets better and better.
Crows is really the MVP of Fright Nights, isn't it?
What?
The MVP.
What's MVP?
Most valuable player.
Oh. I didn't know that. There you go. The slang lessons with Adam. The Crows is what makes Fright Nights, I think, and I just hope that it stays and stays, because it's just so good, and I love that they keep adding and expanding. We got a really, really good photo with one of the Crows at the end, didn't we? We were only trying to take a picture with the smoky barrels, and he came up and he
put his little face through the smoke.
He looked absolutely amazing. In terms of the mazes, if I'm honest, it's by no means the best that we've done this year, and by no means the best that we've done Fright Nights either, to be quite honest.
Because Fright Nights normally put on a really good night, don't they?
Yeah,
we normally have really good times here at Fright Nights.
Yeah, and like the people that we've met, because there's other content creators and stuff, and people that we follow on Instagram and Twitter and stuff that are here, they all seem to have had good runs through of Stitches. We know other people that have had great runs through of Stitches, but sadly for us, and we can only judge it on what we've had, can't we? Survival games better than last year. Trailers, I think, was about the same as it always is, to be honest, but the mazes were a bit of a disappointment today, if I'm quite honest, but the scare zones and the shows have really made it again this year. It's not been the driest either, but you can't blame that on Thorpe Park, can you?
No.
But it definitely didn't add to experience, did
No,
it?
it did not.
So now we only have one more Halloween attraction left.
Yes, we do. So we are going to be doing Extreme Scream Park. We've always had good runs for this one. It's one of our absolute favourites.
It is.
So we are
saving one.
We are saving the best for last.
Believe it or not, Uncle Eno's has come back. Don't know quite why. The clowns have been added to again, haven't they? They've sort of been upgraded. And Hoodoo Voodoo is now Witches of Hard Luck Wood. So it's going to be very interesting to get there. Do subscribe to us to see that. Go check out all of the other Halloween content, because we've done plenty this year, and we will see you at Extreme Scream for the last spook of the year next time we do stuff.